Hey, yo, whose channel is this? What? Oh, it's... Hey guys, what is up? Cal here, bringing you another video. This one is going to be on the miners. We just got them unlocked, so we're going to be hitting a few raids with it. Just because miners do cost a lot of elixir to make, we aren't gaining elixir super fast, but we're gaining it fast enough that we should be able to get all these barracks up. I don't know how long it's going to take the army camps, but as you're going to see, or at least hopefully going to see, that doesn't really matter. We still get really decent loot for not having that extra army camp space. So we're making it work, and it isn't that big of a deal. We're also upgrading the heal spells. We're going to be, of course, upgrading the miners as quickly as possible, because higher level miners means you can hit higher level bases, which means you can get higher level loot. Not higher level loot, but like more loot. You know what I'm talking about. So right now, we're of course going to look for a base. We're going to be upgrading our queen. Ooh, very nice. We're going to find bases like this. For this one, because I don't really want both our heroes to go down, I'm just going to drop the king for now, just to make a small funnel for our miners. If you don't know what funneling is, it means that we're trimming off the edges of the base, kind of like that small divot by the town hall, to make it so that the miners kind of stay within the base and don't go out and clear out the trash buildings that we don't really want them to target. We didn't really get that great of a funnel because our king's only level 7, but this is also a town hall 9, so we should be able to beat this base relatively easy. Making sure to use our heal spells at the wizard towers, and we're just going to drop it here because of that Tesla farm. We might have been a bit slow there, but we should be able to knock out that part of this, that part of the base. So we're just going to have to wait. That's what miners do. You kind of just wait for when they're done. The Tesla farm is giving us a bit of trouble. We have enough miners, I would think, to kind of help to get through this, but we're not really that worried. We might not waste our last heal spell on this one, because even though the dark elixir is nice, we really want the elixir, and the elixir right there is good, and the elixir right here is good, and that will get us all the elixir in the base. Bam, 0. So really we don't need to drop another heal spell. The way that I decide whether or not I want to drop a heal spell is I see how much how much elixir is left, and if it's worth spending the elixir of a heal spell to get whatever's left. For example, this base, I'm not going to be attacking it, but if I came from this left side with all the dark elixir, I wouldn't even drop any heal spells because all the elixir is on one side. So even though dropping heal spells would get me all the way through the base, it won't help me get more elixir. Does that kind of make sense? So you're dropping heal spells on bases where the loot is kind of spread out and you need to take out a lot of a base, unless all the loot is on one side, and in that case you want to drop heal spells just enough to get the loot that you want. Same thing with dark elixir. If you're only going dark elixir, don't try to 3-star base, just try to break in halfway and go on from there. So here's another good base. Let's see, hopefully we get a better funnel. We'll drop our queen on this left side, so hopefully she walks down to 6 o'clock here from 9 o'clock, and then we'll drop our miners like this and have her walk that direction. Pop the ability. Little baby queen, again not getting the best funnel, but that's because she's only level 6. We'll drop heal spell right here. We're dropping it there because they are targeting a wizard tower, and wizard towers do more damage if there are more troops in an area. They don't do more damage to the troops, but if there are 5 troops and the wizard is hitting 5 of them, that wizard tower is doing 5 times more damage than it would be if it was only hitting one thing. That's why in splash attacks, splash raids, not splash raids, giant raids, you want to keep healers on them, because unlike the golem counterpart, if they ever encounter splash damage, it's going to be doing more damage to the 6 giants than it is to the 1 golem. I hope that made sense, but that's why we heal them when they're heal the miners when they're going into a splash tower, because they're taking significantly more damage as a group in that instance than they would be coming at a cannon tower. For example, a cannon tower will only do 50 damage no matter how big the pack is, where a wizard tower would do more damage the bigger the pack, the more troops it's hitting. We're not going to waste our final heal spell here, mostly because we got all the elixir we needed from the base, but also we have plenty of miners coming in from the back. They're going to take out that wizard tower, and there's just way too many miners for this one archer tower to handle. We actually missed out on one elixir collector up here, which isn't the end of the world, but it'd been kind of sad if we ran out of like troops at the end and we just barely missed out on it. But we are going to get that loot. So those are two very nice, I would say, miner attacks, kind of showing you how it's done with mass miner. As we get farther into the speedrun, because we do need to get this challenge done, we will be doing queen walk miner with our little baby queen. Hopefully hopefully she will be strong enough to at least do a little bit. I'm not expecting too much out of her, and if it's really garbage, I can show you guys the queen walk miner on my main, and that will go a lot better because my queen on that one is maxed out for Town Hall 11 being 50. So that will be the video for today. Just a little bit of more whatevers. We have a Dark Elixir drill to do, and we still have these two defenses, or three defenses, 2 Expos, 1 Inferno. After that, we're going to be... I'm actually kind of in a tough spot because right now I want to get to Town Hall 12 as soon as possible. That's kind of what the speedrun was. I never really said where I was getting to, but I think it's going to get to Town Hall 12 as soon as possible so I can start donating myself the siege machines. But I don't know how fast I want to do that. I think I'm just going to max out the miners, but I don't know how far I want to get my queen. I'm just going to always upgrade the queen when I get the elixir, Dark Elixir, but I don't know how soon I want to do that. Hopefully she's level 20 by the time we upgrade, but that might be, she might even be like level 15, and we'll just see, and we'll make that decision when it happens. But that's the progress we have so far, upgrading these just because I didn't have enough elixir to really do anything after the seal spell upgrade. So hopefully when these are all done, I'll have enough elixir to, at the very least, get this going up, because bat spells are really nice, and get a barrack going up. And if we have enough, we'll of course get more things upgraded like the army camps, but all extra stuff is going to go into these collectors just because that's just how it is. If you don't have enough, just upgrade something else. And we're just going to be doing walls, the good old. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.